Hi friends, welcome back to Optimize IAS. First of all, I would like to thank every one of you for the massive response you gave to my previous video. I promise this video will be better than the previous video and I hope you like this video also. Guys, in the previous video I talked about that winners don't do differently, they do things differently. Similarly guys, in UPSC Prelims examination also, the people who qualify the Prelims examination every year with very high scores, they also study the same NCERTs, same standard books, same newspapers, but what differentiates them is the manner in which they study, the unique strategies which they implement. Guys, in this video, I am going to demonstrate to you with an example how you can study so that you will be able to crack this Prelims examination with very high scores like what I have did in the Prelims examination. Guys, I am going to show you one of the PYQ. With the use of the PYQ, I will try to link with the current affairs and then I will show you how you can predict the possible questions which can come in the future exam. Okay guys, so if you want to really crack this exam, you have to understand the demand of the exam. How do we understand the demand of the exam? We study the demand of exam by studying the PYQ, by analyzing the PYQ, not just by solving the PYQs. Most of the students, what they do, they just try to solve the PYQ, get the answer and then move on to the next question. That is not the right method. Today guys, I can tell you, after watching this video, you will become an expert of PYQ analysis. Let me show you guys. So this is a question which came in the Prelims examination 2016 with reference to agreement at the UNFCCC meeting in Paris 2015. Which one of the following statement is or are correct? So this question came in 2016. Why? Because in 2015 there was Paris COP. Paris COP. Okay. And in the Paris COP, a very important decision was taken, which was the decision of Paris Agreement. Okay. So once we see this PYQ, we solve the PYQ, what do we understand about the demand of the exam? This means what? UPSC will focus upon the UNFCCC COPs. That is what UPSC will focus upon. Because this is one question which came in the year 2015 on the Paris Agreement, which was the result of the COP Paris, which happened in 2015. This means what? COPs are very important and any big decision which is taken at the COP can come in the future exam. Okay. Further guys, we will understand when was this COP started and what other COPs are there which are very important and which is the recent COP. So what we have to prepare? We have to prepare what? We have to prepare when was the COP started. Okay, so let me just erase this. When was this COP started? Means the first COP. Okay, other major COPs and their decisions and the latest COP. This is what we will study. If we solve this question, what do we infer? That UPSC will ask question on the UNFCCC COP, Conference on Parties. So what can be probable questions? They can ask you about the first COP, they can ask you about the major COPs and their decision, or they can ask you about the latest COP. Okay guys, then what you do, you read newspapers, you come across this article. This article came today in the morning newspaper. So this article talks about the COP which is going on, which is the COP 29. This talks about the COP 29. Okay guys, and in this article they have talked about what is COP and the history of COP, what has been achieved in the various COP till now. And they have talked about two important COPs, which is the Kyoto COP and the Cancun COP. So what I have done guys, I went into the details of the COP and I have made this kind of notes. Where starting from the first COP, which was in the year 1995 in the year Berlin. Why this is very important? Because this year it is 2025 UPSC CSE. 2025 UPSC CSE. This means 30 years of COP. So COP topic is very important. You see how I'm connecting things. UPSC generally gives questions wherever there is 30 years, 25 years, 50 years, 100 years. So one thing is this, COP becomes very important. First COP was in the year 1995 in Berlin, and guys, this is 30 years of COP. So this is very important COP. Second thing, guys, what are the important COPs? So COP3, Kyoto Protocol 1997. Why COP3? Because in the COP3, Kyoto Protocol was agreed, and in Kyoto Protocol, the industrialized world, they obliged that they are going to reduce their emissions, and the foundation of carbon market, which is a CDM mechanism, was started in the Kyoto Protocol. So this Kyoto Protocol is also very, very important. COP3, Kyoto Protocol 1997. COP1 was 1995, 30 years. This year is 30 years. Next, guys, has there been any COP in India? In the last 30 years, there was any COP in India? Yes, COP8 was conducted in New Delhi. COP8 was conducted in New Delhi. So this is also very important. Next, COP15, Copenhagen, very important, Copenhagen. Next, COP16, Cancun, 2010, Green Climate Fund. Green Climate Fund, COP16. Green Climate Fund, COP16, Cancun. Then, guys, you see some important one, COP21, Paris Agreement, 2015, Paris Agreement for temperature to be under 1.5 degrees Celsius and 2 degrees Celsius. You can see this was the question which was asked. So in future, what can be other questions? So we are seeing what? We are seeing all the possible important COPs. So you did not prepare all the 30 COPs. That is not needed. Important ones. And this is a list I have prepared for important ones. Next, you can see, guys, here COP23, Bonn 2017, Talona Dialogue. This was a UPSC question, PYQ, UPSC PYQ, Talona Dialogue. Next, COP24, Katowice Rule Book. Then COP26, Glasgow. Glasgow is very, very important. 2021, Glasgow is very, very important. 2021, because in Glasgow only Global Methane Pledge. Then Green Grid Initiative, One Sun, One World, One Grid. So many initiatives were taken at the COP Glasgow 2021. Then, guys, COP27, which is Egypt 2022, Loss and Damage Fund. Then, guys, COP28, which is Dubai last year, first global stocktake. And in COP28, there are other agreements also about the solar energy, renewable energy, nuclear energy. So, guys, you see how we have in one page only, we have collected all the important COPs at the one place. So when we analyze this PYQ, they have already asked a question on COP Paris, okay. And then when we are seeing that in current affairs, which is COP29 is there, which is the recent latest COP, okay, guys. And what we need to do is that we need to analyze what were the important COPs, and we have to write down at one place only. Why I am saying though this we have to do? Because they may just simply ask you question, match the pair question. They'll give you here COP1, COP3, COP, you can see here COP26, okay, and they can give you COP28, and they can ask you match, because nowadays there is a table wise question. They are asking table wise question, 3 tables, okay. They are giving 3 columns. They will talk about COP, they will put the year and the place, and they will find out the details. You can see this same table can be used to frame questions. You can see here, I can frame questions using that, okay. So what all we have used in this PYQ analysis? First of all, what we did, we took a PYQ, which is the COP Paris PYQ. From that, what we conferred? From that we conferred that UPSC will ask COP based questions. UPSC will ask COP based question. One type of question is the recent one, because this is Civil Services 2016 and this was Civil Service, this was 2015. So the recent one is important. So latest one, every year we have to prepare the latest one. Every year there is a COP. This year we have COP 29. You have to prepare COP 29. Then what we have to prepare? The first COP. Generally guys, first last is very important. So first COP. And why first COP is important this year? Because this year it is 30 years of COP. Because you will be writing the Civil Services examination in 2025. In 2025 COP will be completing 30 years. Next year we will have COP 30. So 30 years, again very important. Next, major COPs. What are the major COPs and their agreement? Major COPs and agreement. And what did I do? I linked with the current affairs and then I prepared a comprehensive notes in one page only. This is guys Optima card, which I give to my prelims mentorship student for quick revision. This is like guys, this is God level notes. This is God level notes. Nowhere in India you will get notes like this. If you prepare like this, this is how toppers study. That is why toppers, they score very high marks with less effort. Again I am saying guys, anyone can score very high marks, but to score consistently every year, and to score more than the cutoff with less effort. The point here is less effort, okay? Because if you study the right way, you will have to study less amount of time, less investment, and you will get more output. If your study strategy is not right, then you will have to invest more time, more effort, more money, and still you will not get the outcome. So guys, if you want these predicted questions, like this I'm analyzing the PYQs and I'm predicting important questions, you can connect with me. This is my Telegram number. You can connect with me. And this is my Telegram number. The series name is Laksh Test Series. It is the best test series in the UPSC prelims arena, guys. Last year I predicted a lot of questions. This I have given in my website. You can go how I predicted prelims 2024. I have given exact proofs. Go through that. You will understand the mindset, how I am able to predict, because of this unique analysis which is I am doing here. This is of the unique analysis. If you study like this, no force on earth can stop you from selection in the prelims examination. Again guys, thank you for the massive response to the previous video. If you like the manner in which I have explained how to study effectively for the prelims examination, do consider liking this video and sharing this video with your friends. Thank you friends. God bless you.